TSMP is down ever so slightly today. The day was relatively flat. We actually had a bit of a hint to the downside from market open at 9:30, and of course what happened is it sold off about 9%. This led us to be negative for the whole day, unfortunately, but the question is now the time to buy TSMP, or should you be avoiding this stock? And ultimately, why has it been dropping for so long? Well, if you might enjoy watching this video, if you do want to hear my opinions, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, as we are trying to grow the channel as fast as possible. Now we are 1/10 of the way to 100,000 subscribers. It is very far off, but it is now not impossible, so thank you for everything so far. Though do remember that I am not a financial advisor. You do need to do your own research and make your own conclusions, but this is my personal opinions. Bear in mind, I can't be correct 100% of the time, and I think this is something that needs to be acknowledged. It's just what I personally believe, and obviously if I was correct 100% of the time, I would now be a billionaire from buying every single stock and getting it right all the time. But yeah, let's jump into this video. Right then, so TSMP in the past day has been ever so slightly in the red, and like I said, a lot of this is coming from the earlier part, from about 9:30 till about 11 o'clock. We are seeing quite a big decrease in price. Now don't get me wrong, from the rest of the day we are actually down as well, but this is only by about 2%, so we can, 0.2%, so we can see the majority of that action is coming from the earliest part of the day. Now what I want to really focus on is the action over the past week, which is actually rendering us pretty flat actually. We can see we started off the week around this point here, at 92 cent. We're finishing off the 5-day period at a similar point, around this 9.92 cent range. So things really have not moved at all in that week. But obviously we are seeing quite a lot of volatility overall. We actually hit lows the day after, and obviously actually rocketed a bit higher up to highs of $1.23 in the past 5 days. So of course from there we have been selling off. Now like I said, TSMP in the past week has actually been pretty decent, in the sense that yes, it was down, but looking at a lot of the other stocks, things were much worse. So to see TSMP be relatively flat in the past 5 days is not too concerning in my opinion. Now going forwards into tomorrow, I would like to see this one actually be quite flat again. I definitely think that right now could be a decent time to buy. There is a lot of potential with TSMP in my opinion, and Humble Pay. Some people think it's a great company, some people think it's not the best company. Personally, I think it does have some potential with what they do in mobile devices. It makes it quick and easy to pay. Now people are saying that there is too much competition. I 100% see where they're coming from, but let's face it, for this company to not, for this company's stock to increase by a relatively significant amount, it does not necessarily need to be the next PayPal. You know what, if the stock price was to double, it's 100% possible that could happen, if not more, in the next few weeks and months, based on what the company does, in my opinion at least. So would I buy TSMP right now? Honestly, it's not the worst point that I have been seeing, and I think it definitely will hopefully go back up pretty soon. I think this stock is definitely currently undervalued. I think it does have that potential to hit $5 or more going forwards into the future. I think that might happen in a more long-term frame now. I did say that I think it was going to happen a bit earlier, but obviously with the market selling off, it has put us back a little bit with a lot of stocks. TSMP is no exception, unfortunately. So it is down right now. It's not the worst entry point, and with a lot of stocks, you've got to be asking yourself, is now the time to buy the dip? I think TSMP is a decent one. I think going forwards, the stock could see a lot of growth. I think it's not impossible that it could go a bit lower tomorrow as well, even though I would not like to see that. So of course, do remain cautious, and if I was going to be buying any shares tomorrow, I would buy them mid-session, just in case something like this does happen at 9:30, and that way we'll know that we got in for the best price. Another strategy which I would use to get in for the best price is a dollar cost averaging strategy. I think that allows us to buy more shares at a better price over time, and personally I believe that is a way to go. But please do tell me what you think down in the comment section. Thank you for watching this video. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye until then. Thank you. Goodbye.